Hello, I'm Bex with Black Whisper Crafts, and I am doing number 5 for Povember. We're doing Lenore, the poem Lenore. The 5th prompt is Flowers for a Grave. This is for hashtag Povember24. It's hosted by Pricilla at Release a Craftin', and I will leave her video below so you get all the information about this amazing challenge. And let's get into it. It is for Flowers for a Grave. And on Priscilla's Patreon, look at these amazing headstone labels that she made. Awesome. Just love them. And what I'm going to do is use one of these today. And they came for 8 on a sheet, but I've already cut a couple of them off, so I'm going to go ahead and use the one I have cut off and have handy dandy cereal box, so this will be nice and thick, something to mount this on. But I'm going to darken it up a bit just because I think it's brighter than it would have been if I'd done it on white paper. I did it on cream cardstock, but let's just darken it up a bit. Just a little bit. That looks good, so I'm going to cut this out before I glue it on to my cereal box piece here. Okay, now I'm going to just glue it straight down on this. I'm going to stop for a moment. I am going to darken these edges up first before I glue it down. There, now I'm going to glue it on. There we go, it's glued on now and a little bit dry, probably enough to cut it out. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut it out. There we go, that looks good. Nice and thick now. I'm going to take my, however you pronounce that, little sanding block. I get these from Amazon. They're like a 4-pack or something. And this is a little slick, and I'm going to glue this piece down to a page. So I'm going to just take a little bit of that off. There, just a little bit, just enough to make sure, assure myself that it will glue down to the page. Or staple, I don't know if I'll glue or staple, but that's done. Let's see, what we need to do now is go around these edges and with black soot. There we go. It's all inked up all around the edges. And now what I want to do is highlight some of the cracks there with my black gel pen. I'm going to go around the edges and I'm going to highlight those little pieces there, the little cracks. Okay, let's set this aside to dry a little bit. And I need to get out my words. Here they are. Let's see if I can see this. I'm gonna go get the book so I can read it to you. Okay, let's read it from the book. Come, let the burial rite be read, the funeral song be sung, an anthem for the queenliest dead that ever died so young. A dirge for her, the doubly dead, in that she died so young. This is also from Release the Craftsman. I just reduced it down so that it would fit on our headstone. So let's just cut this out. Now let's just darken it up just a little bit. Actually, we need some more, probably a little bit more ink on this. There. I'm going to go around the edges just like this to darken it up. Okay, let's get the headstone, and I think this will look good right there. I like that. Just put it straight down on there like that. It'll look like it's recessed back in there. I think that'll work. That looks good. I like that. Now I do have these little Dollar Tree flowers that I'm making them work because these are the ones I have. But I'm not quite sure what they were going for when these are, none of these are in the center. It looks like they just, you know, took one and, let me tear this up here. It just looks like they had one and just, you know, threw it across the room and hoped that it landed somewhere. Because this one's kind of in the middle, but most of them are not. So I just took all of these off. And used some Wink of Stella to make them kind of look like flowers. Let's see. Just like that. I think that looks really cute, but I did them ahead so that they would be dry. And this is for hashtag Povember24, hosted by Pricilla at Release Crafton. I will leave Priscilla's video below so you can go watch it and get all the information for this awesome hashtag Povember24 challenge. Let's put some flowers for a grave, for the grave here. I think that's about what I want right there. And let me get the page that we're going to put it on. Here's a page out of my Povember. I just printed this out. It was an autumn scene, so I really darkened it up so that it would look more like a grave scene. Let's see, do we want to put it here? No, I think it would go better on this one. There we go. I like that right there. So let's go ahead and glue these. Let's see. I think we should put this first. Well, hold on. Wait a minute, Bex. Wonder if I should staple these flowers on. Maybe I should do that because I'm going to put this on top there. So let's find a stapler. Looking for this to smash those staples down. The staple down, there's only one. There. Then we can put this one right here. Bet we could raise these up a bit and staple this on too. Yeah, that might work wonderfully. Let's see. Okay, stop being fiddly. Let's just think I can staple this right there. Stapler, maybe. Just want to make sure I'm on top of that staple. Let's see if I messed it up. No, look, yay. Okay, let's flatten that staple down too. Really excited. There, now they can still have some dimension. And I know they're gonna stay because they're stapled. We'll go ahead and staple this one on also. If there's somewhere to staple it. I think right here. You know what? Maybe we can use the tiny attacher here. There. That works out great. Put another one here. I'm so happy. I just didn't know how they were going to stay very well. There. I think that looks great. I like it. And the tiny attacher, let's just smash those down just in case they need it. Okay. Nice and smooth. Isn't that so adorable? I'm really happy with it. I fiddled with it a long time before I got to the point where I liked it. There. Now what I'm going to do is staple it right here, and it is a tuck spot on my page. Love it. Staple or glue. I think we'll put some glue and we'll staple it. I think that will work. Isn't that cute? Flowers for a grave. And once it's been in the journal, that will flatten out more. I like it. Yeah, I don't think any staples are required at all. Let me find the, let's see if we have something to just tuck right in here. Here's the journal page we made yesterday. That might be a little bit too big, but see, that just is perfect. This is probably not what I'll put in here. I'll put something smaller that's shorter so you can see the rest of the, looks like a graveyard to me. Not a graveyard, but a cemetery. There. This is for hashtag Povember, and I did the 5th prompt, which is flowers for a grave from the poem Lenore. And this is hosted by Pricilla at Release a Craftin', and I'm Bex with Black Whisper Crafts. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful crafty day.